Welcome to Scrub Mode, the podcast that sits at the intersection of gaming and monsters. I'm one of your hosts, Julio. I'm joined by my two friends here.
Hello.
That's Ryan, I'm John, and hey, thanks for listening to Scrub Mode.
Yeah, it's a looser format today. We're just going to be chilling, hanging out, talking some stuff. I feel good today. It's a beautiful morning. I'm just going off the dome. Yeah.
I was like, where are we going? Oh, thank God you landed.
I feel good today. It's a beautiful day. I'm grateful to be talking to my two friends here.
Howdy.
I'm always happy to be here. Little do they know, this whole podcast is a trick to get them to hang out with me.
More often.
Oh no, did I say that out loud again?
Well, this is the intersection of
Mm-hmm.
gaming and monsters, but we've been doing a lot of monsters, so we're going to focus today, I think, a little bit more on the gaming side.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, talk some games. Been playing Black Myth Wukong. That game's fun.
Yeah, let's start there. What have you been playing recently?
Black Myth Wukong. Ed for honor still.
So
have you finished Black Myth yet?
Not yet. It's hard. It's a hard game.
It is a Souls-like, or so they say.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
So what is it about Black Myth Wukong that's jamming your jams right now? Do you love a Souls-like?
I love a Souls-like. I love some Kung Fu, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love fantasy, so it's like the trifecta of things that I love, so that's nice. The artwork's beautiful. I love the design of the game. I love that they decided to make it a Souls-like. So that's it's definitely scratching some itches for me. It's great.
Nice. How about you, Ryan? What are you currently playing, if anything?
What am I currently playing? Well, I've been kind of like rotating between a few games. I guess the newest one that I've been playing was is a game called Far Far West.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
You play as robot cowboys.
Hell yeah. That's a big hell yeah for me right off the bat.
Yeah.
Robot
cowboys. It's fun with its like implementation and like an idea of ideas with like how a robot world of cowboys kind of functions. But it takes a lot of like strange like elements that still kind of loosely tie into each other.
Is it a first-person shooter? Is it an RPG?
It's a first-person shooter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a first-person shooter with some like roguelite elements. Yeah, with like roguelite elements. It has a gameplay loop that is similar to Helldivers. But like, so you're a robot cowboy and you have to fight against the cryptics, which are like undead, sort of like necromanced creatures that are being controlled by this massive like magical evil force.
That's cool.
That taunts you as you try to complete your objectives to rid the West of like this evil undead like master.
Okay.
And you do it with like interesting Wild West amalgamations of weaponry. So like you start off with a rifle that are like 4 revolver cylinders just stacked in front of each other, and it acts like an assault rifle.
Hell yeah.
And you can equip like different spells on yourself. So you use like these like almost like imbued voodoo cards that toss out magic. Yeah, so you can like throw fireballs or throw corrosive acid,
So
and then
you're
the
a robot.
spells. You're a
You're a
Yeah, you're a
robot.
rock
Yeah,
cowboy.
You're a
you're a
robot
robot
cowboy, and there's
cowboy.
magic. That's cool. I like
And yeah,
that.
you do these expeditions into the Wild West to destroy these sanctuaries that this necromancer has built, um, to like constantly spawn these undead to slowly take over the world.
Sure, sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's a lot of fun once you start getting like the weapon that you like powered up. And then the roguelike elements is that when you go into the world, you find Joker cards that will modify your base stats or like give you certain effects. And they can range from like useless effects, like making your gun cluck like a chicken, to like
That's
making it so that you're as small as a gnome, but you're super fast.
that's
That's
quite
fun.
cute.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's very cool. And like it, you run into interesting other cowboy characters. Like you'll run into like old prospectors that need help with like establishing defenses in the Wild West.
Wow.
It's interesting.
What was that weird show? Westworld, was it? Remember
Is is that the
Westworld?
one where like it's like a
The
theme park?
Yeah, it's like cowboy theme park.
Based off the
Yeah.
Michael or based off the Yul Brynner movie, based off I think a Michael Crichton novel.
It
I
is.
thought it was just based off of the novel.
It
I
was
didn't know
based
there
on
was a
the
movie
movie.
that
Oh
predated it.
my god, yes. Yes, there's a movie that predated it that is I'm gonna Google Westworld because I don't even know the year. I'm pretty sure it's an 80s movie. No, it's a 1973 movie.
What
The
the hell?
'70s
It's
movie.
Since the
famous. They
70s?
parody it on The Simpsons and stuff like that. It's been parodied everywhere because it was like a cult hit for a while.
Wow.
I'm
That's
shocked.
crazy.
Wow. Yeah. Westworld was like one of those shows that was happening that I was kind of scared to watch
Yeah.
Why?
because of it reminded me a lot of Black Mirror,
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
and it had a lot
okay.
of those like themes of like simulation theory and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I was kind of turned off by it in that way, but I hear it was fun.
I heard that what was it? I think it was like only good for 2 seasons, and then like the other seasons kind of failed to live up to expectations.
And then take it back to Mountain Monsters. It did in fact get wiped by Zaslav. You cannot watch it on HBO Max anymore.
Oof.
Which is
Wow.
Oof.
kind of a shame because it had a really great cast and I did like those first 2 seasons quite a lot. The idea that they were expanding it into other worlds. Oh my god! I'm realizing I have to vouch for my homies Aaron Paul, who's in it briefly, as well as Hiro
Aaron
Sanada, who
Paul?
is
You mean of Breaking Bad fame?
of Breaking Bad fame,
Wow.
and
It
Hiro
was
Sanada, who again, to catch you up, did teach me some samurai sword stuff on the set of The Last Samurai when I was like 12, and to be able to say that you were taught samurai shit in 2002 by one of the best swordsmen in Japan, be
That's
like,
awesome.
great for two truths and a lie.
That's some good like.
Would you believe me? It didn't
Guess
get
who I
it
met?
didn't get me the clout that my anime watching ass thought it would.
Oh, yeah. That's the wrong people to talk to. You should talk to the people who are like super into like more just like Japanese films.
I think I should have got pushed. I think if any 12-year-old, whether or not they're telling the truth or not, tells you that they learned samurai techniques from one of the best swordsmen in Japan, they should get pushed.
Maybe.
This is a
I
bit.
mean, at
I'm
that
not,
point, you're kind of asking, it's all
not
like, well,
advocating
test
shoving-
my ability.
Yeah.
I have the god of Japanese swordsmanship on my side. This is my Bushido.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I kind of rotate from that game to like going back to Peak because that game
Oh,
is
you've been
just
playing
fun.
Peak?
Yeah, that game's just
Peak,
fun to me.
I am a huge fan of that studio, but I haven't played Peak.
It's a good time. It's a nice, just like when you're not focused on trying to conquer the mountain. It's a great like just walking talking game.
I've been
I
wanting
do.
to.
Sorry, you first, Julio.
I've been wanting to. Speaking of climbing mountains, I've been wanting to go to the Wisdom Tree.
Ooh.
I've tried and failed the last time I went and tried to
I
do it.
know we talked about that, but it was a while ago, and I have podcaster
Remember,
brain. What is the wisdom tree again?
the Wisdom Tree is a tree up in the Hollywood Hills. It's like at the top of the. It's like top of the hills where the Hollywood sign is.
Uh-huh.
So
I think you can see it from like certain freeways.
Yeah, you can see the Wisdom Tree like when you're driving by because it's the only tree on the hill. Up on the hill. And yeah, it's like a very popular like hiking
spot.
hiking route. A lot of people go there. It's like it's a little bit overloved.
Wait, why have you failed then? You're making this sound like it's a moderate hike at best.
It's hard. It's a hard hike. It's not easy. It was not easy for me anyway.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I've had friends who made it up there, but not me. I would love to though. It's really steep. The beginnings of it are kind of scary, but it gets and some of the middle parts are kind of scary.
Maybe we'll do that next time I'm around.
Pretty quickly, because there's some high cliffs. Well, I don't want to say cliffs, but like steep hills.
I do have to say, my wife and other Seattle friends make endless fun of me because I'm like, oh yeah, there's Bald Mountain in L.A. There's so and so mountain, and they're like, that's a hill at best. You think you got mountains in L.A.?
You haven't seen a mountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit. Okay, we're so off topic, but I went to Japan.
I'll call the Hollywood Hills because
Yeah. They call it a hill for a reason.
It's all subjective. It's like, what's a continent? What island? Is Australia a really big island or a weird continent? What's the exact limit? So I went to Japan for my honeymoon, as you all know, and
wonderful.
Mount Fuji, beautiful. You can see it everywhere, and my sister-in-law and my partner were like, wow, it's a beautiful, beautiful mountain, but it looks a lot like Mount Rainier, which for you not in Seattle-coded people, that's our big mountain, a lot like Mount Fuji. You can see it from almost everywhere. Big, beautiful mountain. Part of, the same chain as like Mount St. Helens and stuff like that. We got a lot of big, big hiking mountains. And they just kept, every time we saw the mountain, they're like, it's cool, but I think Mount Rainier is bigger. I think Mount Rainier might be better. And I was like, you guys can't fucking say that.
You can't say that about Fuji in front of Mount Fuji's face.
Exactly. And indeed, we looked it up, and like Mount Rainier is a small but significant amount bigger than Mount Fuji. And I'm like, they're like, okay, we should tell them. I'm like, you can't.
You can't brag about
we should tell them.
That's the most weird American thing I can think of. Is being like, yeah, Mount Fuji's pretty cool, but our
American thing you can do.
Mount Fuji's pretty cool, but our mountain is.
That is the most American thing.
Our mountain's a little bit bigger.
And
that's like the most American thing that I've heard like someone do to like.
I think this story is coming across not
Japanese people's culture.
I want to. We didn't actually tell anybody. Yeah. We let them keep their pride, but like, I have to be clear. Like, it's a Seattle cultural thing to be like, "Oh, have you seen the mountain today?" Because you don't get to see the mountain every day because of the clouds. So when you do, it's like it's beautiful. Like the mountain is really important. Probably not as important as Mount Fuji is, but it's an important mountain.
I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, the concept of just like, culturally for y'all, Mount was it Mount Rainier?
Yeah, Mount Rainier. We got a beer named after it.
Like culturally for y'all, that mountain is all like, it's just really beautiful and like large.
Yeah, I mean, right? It is beautiful. It's big. It's surrounded by forests. It's really cool.
Meanwhile,
it's great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Meanwhile, for Japan, like Mount Fuji is like a center of like several mythologies and culture for the whole fucking country.
I think it's a little bit. I know Mount Rainier is important to the native people here too, to the various Salish peoples and stuff like that. But it's a little different.
But then like that extending to like modern Americans, like I think is kind of
yeah.
Like it doesn't have the same connection in terms of like the Japanese people who've lived in Japan for
that's
like,
what
the
I'm
whole time.
finessely trying to say.
Yeah. But it's just funny because it's all like, we should tell them that our mountain's bigger and cooler. It's like, yeah, can you recite the Native American lore that's connected to Mount Rainier to the Japanese people who would probably
Mount
hit you
Tahoma,
with like
I believe, is the native name for it, which I should have been using.
Mountains all over the world have been like sort of mythologized, right? Like, back in the old days,
to like put my hands on the wheel and steer us really hard back into mythology, but there's a reason, like Moses goes up on Mount Sinai
because that's where the gods
are and Mount Fuji. Exactly. Yeah. There's Mount Olympus,
which
really
I've climbed on. Get there, you got to go uphill.
Mount Athos was like the biggest dealist monastery in the Orthodox religion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the mountains in China. Is it Hubei? Is it Yunnan? The ones that are Avatar was inspired by, that kind of look like floating stuff. Like those are sacred. Like mountains. People look at mountain big. People are like, wow, mountain.
Yeah. Wow. Staircase to God.
Staircase to God, maybe even.
Yeah, maybe.
Hard to approach.
Where wouldn't you be? Where would you be other than there?
Yeah.
Head light when I get up mountain. Maybe I go back down.
Yeah.
But oh man,
must be divine
I've always
power.
wanted to go to the wizardry. I gotta go. I gotta go one day. I gotta.
Hey, yo,
make it up there.
You'll conquer it.
I'll do it. I can do it.
Do you have hiking shoes?
I do.
Maybe we'll head it up.
Hiking shoes. And maybe that was a problem. I wasn't doing it in hiking shoes.
You were just doing it in like sneakers.
I was doing it in my Nikes, and that wasn't it.
Yeah.
Every time we went hiking, I always just hit it up in my fucking walking ass rubber shoes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not even fit for hiking
boots, I guess. Oh man.
I'm just saying, like, if anyone was in like a bad position, it would probably be me during those times when we were hiking in those paths. Because all I did was just wear my regular ass walking Skechers.
I gotta say, with my this is such uncle talk, but with my shitty ankles, climbing shoes really do fix it. No more rolling my ankle when the ground's not 100% flat.
Yeah.
You guys have walked with me. Sometimes, like, we've done hikes together. Sometimes my goop foot just don't do me a solid, to paraphrase Harmon Quest.
It happens. Sometimes
so having a nice tall boot that locks my ankle in place has been a game changer.
It keeps you grounded.
Oh god. I went on a hike. God. Okay. I went on a. We're really far off the games conversation. We'll get back there. We'll talk about what I'm playing later. But
we're allowed to tangent.
But so there's this hike that we really used to love called, is it Lake 21, Lake 22, something like that? And it's a beautiful hike where you start in the lowlands, not the lowlands, it's still the mountains, but like you start in a forested, it's Washington, there's moss on trees, there's leaves, there's duckweed, there's all the shit I've talked about. You feel like Bigfoot could be behind anywhere, and then you go up from there into a rock field, into a boulder field. So it's like, it looks alpine. There are pikas, which I don't know if you guys know what those are.
Mm-hmm. Pikas. Are they rodents?
Yeah, they're like a
little
cuter,
like squirrel things.
They're really like a really big hamster or a cuter rabbit.
Yeah, that's where they get the name Pikachu, I think.
Must be.
I think. No, probably not, but
I think there's got to be a linguistic relation. It could be wrong because I think it's P-I-K-I versus P-I-C-A, but I don't know. My point is, beautiful hike, you get up to the top, and then there's like a bluer than blue lake, and you chill there, and you all sit down by this beautiful lake, and you watch the frogs and the dragonflies and the birds, and you eat your fucking Subway sandwich, and it's a great time, and we've done it like 10 times.
That's nice. I would love to do that next time I get to visit.
So here's the thing, is a few years ago, this is pre-pandemic, so who knows if it's been fixed or not, but I had a couple of friends come up to go hike with us, And we're like, let's do Lake 21. It's easy. It's beautiful. It is like a hike, you know. It takes like 4 hours, but it's,
That's
you
cool.
know. What we did not know was that the trail had gotten fucked by a massive rainstorm.
Oh
So,
no.
like, basically, like, the worst part was what used to be a simple zigzag trail got washed out, and the Forest Services just put a rope, so to, like, get up and down this, what was an easy walk, now for about 20 feet, you had to, like, rappel up a muddy slope,
Oh man.
which didn't make things easy. One of our friends had a panic attack on the mountain.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
That's not good.
Don't want to have
Just had
that.
to like lay down in the boulder field for a hot minute and be like, I'm gonna be okay. My heart's not feeling it. The elevation, I fucked up. Another friend, the trail gave way under their feet and they got a big gash up their leg.
Oh shit.
And then in the last, like, and this is an easy trail, you know.
Mhm.
And then in the last 40 minutes of going downhill, I twisted both ankles.
Oh,
And so I was just fucking, we were fucking dying. Like, it was,
just like a kind of final fuck you.
yeah. Well, it meant that it meant that I slowed us down so badly for those last 40 minutes that it meant that it took way longer than 40 minutes, and we were there into the dark, like the sun had set,
Wow.
and so we're now
Oh.
climbing down these like muddy slopes in the darkness. Just a real disaster. Great time, but a
That
real
sucks.
disaster. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I mean, sometimes nature be like that.
Sometimes nature be like that. That's why you always gotta
Damn,
be
nature, you're
prepared.
scary.
Oh man. Yeah, we should
Uh,
try going to the wisdom tree sometime next time.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Hell
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe we'll bring Leo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Leo is my parents' dog, and I love him. This is, again, sort of uncoded, but I now have video of Leo encountering a tortoise and just being like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
This thing is huge. What
This-
the hell?
This dog is down for anything. And one thing I really love about dogs, especially somebody who's pretty anxious, is that dogs are just down to fuck. Dogs are just like, yeah, man, let's go to the store. I'll get in
Yeah.
a machine that takes me to places I can't comprehend. Doesn't
Something
matter because
about-
I'm doing it
something
with
about-
you.
Something about dogs. They're like I love dogs. I love
Yeah.
I love my
You got
dogs.
one behind you.
I love my pets. And yeah, they're great. Dogs are great. I don't know why, but there's just something about a dog.
I'm a big dog person, and I respect cats, I gotta say.
Cats are okay. A general animal lover, me, but
Yes.
you know,
Mhm.
I like something about dogs. I just feel close to them. You know,
Yeah.
It's
Anyway.
funny when you own a pet. There's like there's a connection, right? A
Yeah.
perceived connection on the part of the human that, but there's also a barrier, you know, that's like species
Yeah.
barrier, a language barrier there too.
Mhm.
You know,
There's the famous, like, you know, I wish you could just tell me what you want or what
Yeah.
you need, because I'd give it to you.
I'd give you the
I'll
world.
help you, man. I love you, dog.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, dogs are great.
But yeah,
That's
so it's
great.
very funny to me that this dog, even for a dog, down for anything, it's just like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
This
dogs are
is
like
not natural.
your dog didn't like the turtle. He was like
He
weirded
stayed
out
like
by
3
it.
feet away from it at all times and did that dog thing where he like head
He's like,
close
"What's
to the
going on?"
ground, ears fully up, and just sniffing, trying to like you could see the wheels turning in his little doggy brain, trying to be like, is this a fucked up dog?
Yeah.
Is this a fucked up rock?
Dog?
Is
Or is
this a
this-
threat?
Is this a third thing?
Yeah.
But
Is this a
yeah,
third place
dogs
that
are
we're going to?
dogs are like pure libido too. They're like they just kind of do whatever they want.
I think you mean id.
No, libido. They my dog will hump and like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, you do. Okay. I was like, I don't know about that. My
Got it,
dog's
got
pretty
it.
chill. My dog's evolving pretty
It's like a
chill.
learned
but-
behavior for some dogs. As soon as
Yeah.
they see another dog doing it, they'll start doing it too.
I mean, you know,
If they see one dog humping something, they'll start humping it too.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pun intended.
Dogs are great. Dogs are great.
all right, where were we?
I
Like
don't know.
five
let's
tangents
loop
deep.
back to.
Really
I'm
bad.
playing Deep Rock Galactic : Rogue Core, which
Hey.
is also a roguelike first person shooter.
Oh, that's fun.
I think Deep Rock is a great game.
I love Deep Rock.
I haven't been able to get into it like into it. I'm probably still only like level like 6 or some shit. So I don't have all of the tools unlocked. I don't have
Yeah,
like my class that I like, which is driller, like
it's a
fully
class-based
fully
game.
kitted.
It is your space dwarves, and you must go mine minerals for the
Money.
corporation. You must
We're
destroy.
rich.
You are
We're
definitely
rich.
destroying this alien planet with a bunch of insects on it for pure corporate profit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You're
Great
working for
game,
the
great
corporate big
cosmetics.
man.
Really interesting weapon upgrade and unlock system. I unlocked a battle pass has come out since I stopped playing, but that battle pass aside, I have unlocked every cosmetic for that game. I got really deep into it.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I
That's awesome.
yeah. Is it or is it sad?
No, that's awesome. I think that's great.
I bet it was an awesome experience.
It was a good experience. It had a very good community where it's like somebody's probably written a video essay on this better than I could ever explain, but something about the way the game is set up, like it really fosters teamwork. And no other game I've played have I seen four randos get together and then start making inside jokes and click so quickly. Like not even like Helldivers, where you're a little bit incentivized to shoot each other in the back because it's funny and team
Yeah.
killing's quite easy.
I
Oh,
think
man.
I think that's the cool thing about Deep Rock, because like it's got that level of like it hits those like cooperative, you know, like work notes really well, where it's just like, okay, we gotta hit the quota, but we gotta find the ore veins. We've gotta keep ourselves protected from the alien bug creatures. Um and then also like move our move our little robot around to to contain our treasures.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like you get things like Helldivers, where like don't get me wrong, I love that game, but you know your objectives are difficult. You're always swarmed by powerful enemies, um, and the community is kind of too far up its own ass
The
to
c-
kind of know what it likes.
the community I've never hey, this is always a bad idea. Don't do this. Never go to the Reddit for the game that you're interested in.
Mm.
The amount
Yeah,
of actual useful discussions will quickly become dwarfed by people being like, I can't believe they didn't do this or they did do this.
yeah, it's really annoying.
It's so bad.
Like, if I can vent just for a little bit about Helldivers, it's kind of ridiculous. Uh, how much the community uh like rags and like complains about the developer, even though like the developer has been the most consumer friendly, like post that situation that involved the PlayStation accounts.
Yeah, which I
L-
wasn't to this day, I believe that wasn't their fault. I think Big Sony was like, hey, this was
no,
happening
yeah,
in
Big
all the
Sony
games.
was definitely trying to
Uh not to
like
defend the corporation, but I do not
yeah.
think that was Arrowhead's fault from what I gathered.
It was like it was
Can
definitely
you catch
Sony
people
just
up
trying
on
to
that
tighten
real
the
quick
nose
for
on
people
them.
who don't know?
Hmm.
What? Oh, the
Yeah,
account.
because do you know what the Sony account thing is, Julio, when we speak that vaguely of it?
Did it have something to do with the age restrictions?
No, no.
No.
So like Sony wanted anybody who was playing their games to access them through a PlayStation account.
Which meant that if
Oh,
And
you were playing through a Steam account, like I believe the majority of people were, you then had to go into your Steam account to go into your Sony account to.
yeah.
oh, that's
So
annoying.
like it would do that thing because, with some games, especially with like Ubisoft games, even if you bought them on Steam, it would force you to
Yeah,
start the Ubisoft launcher in order
yeah,
to get into that game. So PlayStation was, and Sony, I guess more Sony, was trying to do that with Helldivers. Even though Helldiver 2 came out for multiple platforms, uh, they they were trying to force people to sign in or obtain a PlayStation account to access the game. The big problem with this is that some countries block PlayStation accounts. Like they're just not available in some countries. And the bigger problem is that a lot of these countries that don't have access to signing in or registering were playing Helldivers 2. So if it went through, Arrowhead would have lost like a solid like 1 to 2 million player base.
People were upset.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset and rallied against it. And then eventually Arrowhead managed to
it would have been a
convince
bad
Sony to
business
not
move.
do that.
That
And it was a huge win.
business move, yeah.
But other than that, like their business model for bringing things to people in terms of new content were like a dynamically adapting, battle map, because like the idea is that you're fighting a galactic war against 3 different factions. But other than that, you bought these war bonds that would grant you new armor and weapons and such.
Very
And, like,
small battle pass, pretty reasonable.
Yeah. They were very small, but like the thing
It's
is
hard to earn
that
them with in-game currency, but possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like the thing is that like you would buy them with, the premium purchasable currency. But the other thing is that you could find these premium currencies in game maps. You'd get them 10 cents at a time, but you could eventually collect enough to buy these purchasable with real money war bonds if you just played the game. And like, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy that all of these players are just all like, this game, like the developers have made this gun virtually useless and I enjoyed using this gun that was whatever. And then they would, complain out their ass about it. Sure, there were some things that were kind of ridiculous in its balancing, but other than that, like the game has been giving you pretty much what you've wanted for a long time. And I don't know. It just seemed crazy to me that
It's not a AAA studio, right? Like this, it's not an indie team necessarily.
If anything,
this is
double A.
This is like their first, this is their first-person shooter game, I believe. Like, give them
it's a third-person shooter.
Yeah, third-person
It's a
shooter,
mix
sorry.
of third and first, but majority third person.
My point is, like, they were doing
And-
top-down before this. Like,
Yeah, Helldivers
again,
1
I don't
was
want
a
to come
top-down
off as
game.
defending the corporation, but give them a little slack.
Yeah, give them a little something to like appreciation, but like no, like the fans these days just decide to be like crazy toxic instead of like supportive. Like their criticisms borderline more on like protest rather than like criticism. Anyway, that's just my small rant about it. I just feel it's like a little
No, I think
wild.
that's legit.
Yeah.
Like I don't like feeling like get off of Nintendo's back kind of supporter guy, but it's just like in terms of Arrowhead, I feel like they've earned their flowers when it comes to like their support for their game. Other than that, let's get into what happened with Summer Games Fest or like this past E3.
I was gonna stop at what RPGs or like what tabletop games are you playing, but let's do Summer Games Fest. We're making a video game episode.
Yeah. So like Summer Games Fest came by and it's it's the huge video game event that replaced E3. And everyone has always been hyped for E3 stuff until it finally, died. But Summer Games Fest, head by the Dorito Pope Jeff Keighley, has picked up the slack. I love that name for him.
I've never heard that before.
You never
Why
heard
is he
that?
the Dorito Pope?
He's the Dorito Pope because a lot of his early shows, from Summer Games Fest to the
Sponsored
Game
by
Awards
Doritos
in
and
December,
Mountain Dew, I'm sure.
yeah, supported by Doritos and Mountain Dew. That was their big sponsors for a lot of the time. So they called him the Dorito Pope. He's been edited with pictures where like his hat was like a Dorito bag. and like his staff was like Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yes, I've
It's
googled it and it has come up
yes.
immediately. And God,
It's
there's a
it's very
huge
funny.
variety. There's cosplay,
Yeah.
huh?
Wow.
So this year, Jeff Keighley came out once again to show us the newest games that are coming soon. And the show starts off with a remaster or a remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica. Code Veronica being a pretty much loved installment in the Resident Evil series. It's where you play as Claire Redfield, Chris's sister.
We should have had my buddy
Um,
Cornelius on for this. He is a huge Resident Evil person.
Yeah. And it was huge because it's just like, oh shit, like we're getting a Code Veronica remake. All right.
We have to of somebody who's not the biggest Resident Evil fan, like I loved 4. I do have to say that the biggest cultural cachet was the meme of like years ago. Somebody posted a picture of their grandma in a birdcage, being like, "She's not getting let out until I get a Code Veronica remake."
Yeah, and the grandma in the cage.
And then they were like, so they're like, "Grandma's free," and then and I hate corporate treats, but then the Resident Evil Twitter was like, "No, it's not coming out till 2027. Get her back in there."
Yeah, back in the cage, grandma. I saw that. It was super funny. But like, I mean, there was a lot of Twitter accounts that were focused on like specific games that need to be like remade or come out again. And they kind of got their huge turnarounds this year because they also announced a lot of like crazy old games that were like in niche like genres that are like coming back huge, like Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. That shit's like, coming back.
I was
that's
like,
coming back, so that's cool.
Did I mention my Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee 9/11 story on here?
No.
So the game came out a few months after 9/11, and I will be always a huge Godzilla fan, and there is, God, this is gonna get us put on the list. I'm sorry. There is an LAX map, right?
Oh.
So there is the LAX's control tower, there's the specific LAX gates, and they even have the what's the name of the weird Zuby restaurant at the center?
Oh yeah, restaurant.
that art installation.
Yeah. It's not it's a specific 50s futurist art style.
Yeah.
It's like the
I mean, I got an art installation because at this point it's like kind of like just a landmark at this point, apart from the LAX.
So, speaking of landmarks, Oliver and I were at LAX for the first time since playing this game. And we're like, oh, it's gate, whatever. I remember destroying that. We're like, oh, I remember destroying that with my nuclear breath. Oh, I remember picking up smashing the building to pieces and eating all the people. And my dad was like, hey guys, like 9/11 was a few months ago. You can't talk about destroying the airport. We're going to get in trouble.
I remember throwing King Ghidorah into fucking gate.
Somebody out of like, I can understand how a child saying I remember nuking this out of context, not great, doesn't make sense. But in a post 9/11 environment, if I say I remember detonating the nuclear bomb, like,
that's funny.
Okay, it's called
That's
the theme building, and the art style is not Zuby, it is Googie. Is the name of that architecture style. I can understand why I fucking.
I mean, at this point, you could be all
brain
like
failed
blob orb in the slip larp.
Yeah, exactly. Like these are words that just would. The theme building is what we're calling it. Anyway,
back in the 50s, the Schloop art style was really getting crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, I do love the Googie art style.
I love
that. That might be the thing I'm most excited for, which is
Googie.
It's unique. It's not unique, but it's most common in LA. Like there's a bunch of diners and stuff.
Yeah, there's some other buildings that are like that.
It's super cool. No, I like if there's one thing that LA has a lot of, it could be that theme or that style.
I blame JPL and Jack Parsons.
Anyway, moving on with some of the
Wait,
announcements.
I'm not. We can't make the entire thing Godzilla. But did you ever play that game? Did you have a main?
Yeah,
I played a
played on
lot
the
of the
GameCube.
demo. I played the demo.
Ah,
I played on the GameCube.
yeah,
I
I played on the
remember.
GameCube
I never
too.
got to own it, sadly.
I think I had a friend
But
who
now
owned
I
it. He
have
would
a
come over and
chance.
we would play it.
Yeah, now it's got online play.
Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna have online play.
That's
We should
crazy.
totally play it.
We should get it.
Yeah,
Isn't there?
coming out
Isn't
this
there?
November.
There's a new Crazy Taxi game too, which is not a remake, but it
Yes.
feels nuts.
Wow.
Yes, Sega is. Sega has announced that they're pivoting towards supporting a
Oh.
lot more of their like classic titles
That's
after
fun.
their failure of games as a service situation.
Hmm.
They tried a lot of live service approaches with their Sonic titles. A lot of it, which has been getting like not great responses.
I am
So,
not a Sonic fan, but I am a friend. I am friends with several Sonic fans, and they have been. I think it's like being a Bears fan, where you've just been disappointed for years.
yeah,
It's just.
It-
What was the
it's
last
it's
Sonic
like
game that came out? That was
the
actually
last Sonic
kind of
game
fun.
was.
I believe it was the
Frontiers.
Sonic
Frontier.
open world game, which people were like, "It's
Yeah,
okay."
Frontiers.
Frontiers, thank you.
Frontiers, huh?
Frontiers had received a lot of like.
Wasn't there a 2D
Okay.
one though that came out?
So
that
there was
kinda
Sonic
cool?
Forces, which had 2D elements, but like was a
Yeah.
game that was so
It-
short you could beat it in the Steam return window
Wow.
for
and
like
not only
$60.
that, it was kind of whatever.
I'm not a Sonic fan, but it was my understanding from secondhand sources, and this could be entirely wrong, is that like huge parts of the game were just like, Sonic wakes up in a coma, or he's put in a coma, and by the time he wakes up, the story is already over. Eggman has already taken over everything. Like you just
Yeah.
miss all the exciting parts.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in Sonic Forces, I think like Eggman has collected his like peanut gallery of big bads, and then they
I do love a villain team up.
yeah they subdue Sonic and then put him into super jail for like a long time, and you like fast forward like a couple of months into like deep Eggman has taken over the world, and you're now a rebellion of weird like animal creatures that are fighting
That's the
with,
one
like,
with the
improvised
customizable
alien
character,
weaponry.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the customizable character comes in.
I
and
also have to
that's who
mention
you
that
play.
there is
Yeah.
a Sonic racing game, and one of the crossovers announced at this event was Sonic and Godzilla.
Yes, yes. One of the announcements was that Sonic Cross Worlds, which was like the big racing game that
Yeah, it's fine from what
replaced
I
Sonic
understand.
Team Racing,
That's awesome.
has been going crazy with their like collab partners. Like they have the Avatar coming. They did a collab with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Honestly, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Sonic feel very spiritually similar, with a similar
They do, don't
attitude
they?
from the similar time period. Both being
Rad.
They're
animal
very
people.
radical dudes.
Very radical
Um,
dudes who love chili dogs and pizza and extreme
Yeah.
sports and
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got the Yakuza rep. Like it's very much following that same like vibe that the previous Sonic Team Racing had, in which like, oh yeah, you can race alongside Yakuza character and the Heavy from Team Fortress 2.
I don't know why to me. Maybe it's because I don't like. It doesn't feel like Fortniteification because the Sonic
No.
universe is already so fucking weird, even though it is by definition.
Yeah.
Like it's a completely it's a different line of like collab from Fortnite, because Fortnite feels very like corporate collab. Meanwhile, like Sonic is very like, this is weird, so let's kind of do it collab.
Yeah, it's
Imagine
true.
the
It's not
Galaxy
like they're
Labs
putting
are
Stranger
kinda like
Things
that
in
too.
there. They're like,
Yeah, they're not like getting Darth Vader
Yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah.
Like it's very Sega. Like if there's one thing that Sega has maintained, it's like their weirdness. And
is Sega and Capcom are both freaks.
yeah, they're both freaks. And like, yeah, and now they announced two more incredibly crazy out of left field collabs. One with Godzilla, of course, in which there's a level where you pass by Godzilla, like atomic breathing the city. And then the other one is Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I missed that. What the fuck?
Evangelion is crossing over with Sonic, and you can race as Asuka and Rey in themed race cars.
That immediately brings to mind like Shinji being really sad, and then like 90s. What's his name? Jamal White.
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White Sonic being like, "Hey, if you're depressed, talk to someone." Like, you don't have to go
talk
through
to
this
your
alone,
friends
buddy.
and family.
Wow.
God.
Stay cool. Be cool. Stay in school.
Is your dad forcing you to fight for life or death in a Christian-themed mech suit that's secretly your mom's womb? Talk to an adult. Is another adult being extremely alcoholic in front of you and sexually aggressive even though you're a child?
Reach out to someone you trust. It's no good.
Yes, that was good. That was a good Jaleel White.
So there's that. There's that craziness. And then,
Telltale
Murder
Games is back?
Huh?
Telltale Games is back?
Telltale's game is back. They're bringing back A Wolf Among Us.
Oh, that's right.
There with the Wolf Among Us 2, which was an incredibly popular series back in like 2017 or something.
Yeah, I think it's like I haven't played it, but it's the opus. So if you like a Telltale game, I believe that's supposed to be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Didn't we play the Batman Telltale game?
We played some of the Batman Telltale game.
That was funny.
They were mostly famous for their Walking Dead series,
which was legitimately very, very good.
Yeah. It was like it got people hooked. Everyone was like focused on the story of Clem.
I think that's still the best Walking Dead property out there. No offense to Kirkland, but the show's not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, the show kind of went, and then like the comic itself.
Dude, my parents love The Walking Dead.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know who The Walking Dead is for, but you have told me multiple times that your dad is in it.
My dad and my mom love that show.
It was interesting because like once The Walking Dead had like passed its like initial run where they were like covering major comic beats, like it got like it kind of veered into like places that who knows, like because it wasn't for the comic people anymore, but instead it like focused on like whoever.
Dad.
Yeah, it's from my dad.
Whoever was watching AMC at the time, I guess. But yeah, so like Murder Studios, who were famous for Cuphead, they're making a sequel to Cuphead.
I never
again,
played
completely
Cuphead,
hand animated.
Yeah, Cuphead's fun. I played some Cuphead.
And in between that, like they're
I'm not
releasing...
a big bullet hell guy, but I really appreciate the animation style.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Like they did. It's so beautiful. Like the hand drawn animation that they got for Cuphead. Like that studio put in the work, and it's real good. And they're making a sequel now. And in between, they've released a 2D like RPG or like platformer to kind of like hold over people until they get that out. So there's that. Alien Isolation 2 is coming out.
I really liked Alien Isolation.
Alien
I think
Isolation
it's fantastic.
Crazy.
Alien Isolation 1 was very cool.
Yeah.
So
I am a big Alien freak, though. I don't know how much that tints my shit. I love me a xenomorph.
They're great.
Hello, it's me, HR Giga.
Yeah. I love me some weird, either sexually repressed or not.
Well, dreams. We could get into a whole
you could interpret it, and like there's been so many like.
I would say it's not sexually repressed, but it's about it's
famously
it's about
it's
embracing
the fear of sexual violence.
Yeah, sexually embraced.
The fear of sexual violence. Yeah, that's true.
With all the penis and Anyway,
but moving on. A lot of people like to joke that it's like the year of China, because a lot of the game announcements not a lot of the game, but like it felt like a lot of the game announcements in Summer Games Fest were like very centered around Chinese mythology. There was Blood Message that's coming out. It's, I think, like a story focused
I missed that
single
one.
player game where you play as a man who is like trying to chaperone this baby across like oh no, Blood Message is you take on the role of a son who had been protected by his father who participated in a major war between like various factions within China,
Oh,
and now you
oh,
have
ooh,
to
East and Central Asia during the Tang Dynasty. I might be into that.
yeah, and now you take on his viewpoint in crossing the lands uh and fighting against various armies.
Stealth and
It's very
survival
cool.
mechanics, dodge rolls. Is this a Souls-like in disguise?
It might be. It might be. It seems that a lot of the Chinese mythology games or like old history games are like kind of focusing into that like Black Myth Wukong
I would love a
sort of.
Silk Road Souls-like. That actually,
That would be pretty
I
sick.
missed this, Ryan. I'm really hyped for this now.
No problem. No
Th-
problem.
That's that sequel to that Black Myth sequel that's coming out looked interesting too. Zhonghui.
Oh,
Zhang
was that
Black Myth
Kui.
Zhong.
announced?
I don't know if it's
Ah.
announced, but I remember there's some artwork for it. There's like a poster.
I didn't see any announcement for it, but maybe.
As
um,
we're getting low now on time, do you have a highlight that we haven't mentioned yet that you're really hyped about or
my highlight
something?
is the one that I was getting to.
Oh yeah.
From from the studio Ryuga Gotoku, who is famous again for the Yakuza games.
Okay,
Uh,
great.
yeah, they've been announcing this game, or they've been like advertising for this game called Stranger Than Heaven,
Okay.
um, which is again it's in the line of the Yakuza games where strange things happen
An action
in
adventure
Japan.
RPG.
Yeah, action adventure RPG where you build up your guy and it kind of goes through like the history of Japan from like its industrial age to like modern ages. But the weird thing about it is that Snoop Dogg is in it.
Okay.
Wow.
Snoop
I'm
Dogg is a
a little pissed at Snoop Dogg for a couple of reasons, but that's
yeah, for a
okay.
couple of things,
Me too.
but Snoop Dogg's in it.
Damn.
And he
Yeah,
plays
look,
like
I don't
he
love
plays a
Snoop Dogg.
character who your character interacts with throughout the story. But even crazier, announced at the Summer Games Fest, fucking Tupac is in the game.
Oh, I don't know how to feel about
Tupac
that.
Shakur,
Wow.
he shows up as a face in the game, and nobody's really sure how they're gonna take this angle. Whether it's gonna be like a Drake situation where they AI his voice in, or you know, more respectable, they get like the actor who played Tupac in like one of the biopics or biopics.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like I'm saying it wrong no matter which way I say it. I'll be real.
I prefer biopic. It
It's
just
funner to
rolls
say
better for
biopic,
me.
but
But everybody calls it biopic, and I can't deal with them. But yeah, Stranger Than Heaven, bringing Tupac back from the dead. I don't know why, but Tupac wearing his do-rag and fucking a kimono or like a yukata and looking like a old school Japanese gangster is very funny. Um, what else? Mortal Shell 2 is coming out.
what's that?
Mortal Shell was a game that also
Yeah.
is a Souls-like, but it
Ah,
has a unique mechanic where you play as a soul takes takes possession of empty warrior husks.
Yeah.
So that's the shell. And every time you die, you revert back to your soul form and you have to repossess like other shells. So like in the previous game, you had like several characters that you can possess and you go through their story in the world up to the point where like you kind of perform like redemption for their like deaths. And then in Mortal Shell 2, I guess it's more of the same, but bigger and more intricate. What do you call it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin is coming out. Being produced by Platinum Games, which was famous for Bayonetta. And
Devil May Cry, like they're
Devil May Cry.
they're
Yeah.
like the action game. I think Metal
They are
Gear
the-
Rising
Yeah,
Oh,
and Metal
wow.
Gear Rising. They are the
or Revengeance. Sorry,
Revengeance. Well, it is Rising subtext Revengeance. But
Wow.
I think that might be the best game title ever. By the way, but we
it's
can't.
awesome.
Revengeance.
It's awesome. Because it's like you got vengeance. No, this is revengeance.
This is honest to God titled Revengeance. It's not a millennial joke.
Nah. And it's awesome. It's an awesome game. If you haven't
What other
played it,
game can you
it's
be a
old.
child soldier fighting a hyper Anrandian senator who's
Yeah,
trying to
right?
bring about the collapse of the social system in America to fund a war? Like,
By the way, he said it first. Make
Yeah,
it
he
America
did.
great again.
he did.
Yeah.
But he did it in a more bombastic way.
He
and
did it from
kind
the back of a
awesome.
giant ant mech, which
Yeah.
Yeah. And just play the game if you haven't played it yet. It's old. You could probably watch a Let's Play.
we got to
if you're
talk about
lazy.
new games. We can't
Yeah.
glaze,
We gotta talk
especially
about new
without
games.
Tim here. We can't glaze Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, continuing to rattle them off. Some big ones. They're making a Gundam game, but it's like completely far. It's a complete far cry from the design philosophy of Gundam. Like it's super like modernized looking. It's crazy. It's weird.
I am somebody who really wants to get into Gundam, but other than G Gundam, which is insane. Again,
yeah,
main
G Gundam
character,
is crazy.
main
G
character
Gundam's
is
crazy.
the American character's backstory involves a clown-based mass shooting.
Yeah.
I have struggled to find an entry point, and maybe this will be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so because it seems so strangely disconnected from Gundam
Maybe that's
in a
good
sense.
though, because
I
I,
mean,
don't
the
have
thing
to
about
know all
Gundam-
about like the new types and the
Yeah.
the Xeon and stuff and Neo Xeon. Like
Yeah. I mean, the thing about Gundam, it was never really about the robots, right? It was always about...
let us reference the famous meme of "Wow, cool robot,
cool
war
robot,
is bad,"
and like war is bad. Yeah,
being shot over their head.
Meme, war is bad, and cool robot. Like even the director. Anyway, beyond that, what do you call it?
Star Wars, Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
More Star Wars games.
Well, Galactic Racer.
Well,
okay.
and Zero Company, which might be the thing I'm most excited for. Give or take, Godzilla.
The tactical game.
It's made by Firaxis. It's Star Wars XCOM.
It's Star Wars XCOM.
Yes, please.
That sounds kind of fun.
I really liked Marvel XCOM in Midnight Suns. You know, it was like yeah.
But yeah, so there's the Star Wars XCOM, which is Zero Company, and then there's Star Wars Galactic Racer, which is the return of pod racing, which they showed
from the Burnout team, I think too, which should be pretty good.
So I think yes, I think that's right. But yeah, in this game trailer show, they finally showed off the pod racers, which we knew was coming, but they were like initially they're like, oh, you're just playing the hover cars and the speeder bikes. We knew the pod racers were coming. Come on.
Yeah.
So they finally showed those off. Virtua Fighter gets another kind of strange RPG installment, which was like kind of weird. We were kind of
Virtua Fighter's a mystery to me.
Yeah, it's had a weird like set of sequels.
I mean no disrespect to the Virtua Fighter people, but it's always been like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, spacebar, Virtua Fighter. At least where I've been around. And I say that as like a Soul Calibur fan.
I get it. Yeah, RuneScape, Dragon Wilds, that's been shown off a lot. Soulframe, which is I think from the Warframe developers. We got 1666 Amsterdam, which comes from the original Assassin's Creed.
I missed this as well.
Assassin's Creed, I think, director. But 1666 Amsterdam is very cool. It's about you play as a witch in Amsterdam, and you're doing witchy coven things to uncover the lies and secrets of Amsterdam. You can turn into a cat or take controls of cats as you walk through.
That's going to be another hell yeah from me. I gotta go check out the trailer when we're done.
Yeah,
like theme wise, very cool. Saw is getting another game for some reason.
Saw?
They're
Yeah,
making the Saw game.
The Saw game is getting the Saw series is getting another game, but it's more set in like the Outlast Trials gameplay. I don't know if you played that Outlast Trials.
No, I have no idea.
So you know of Outlast, right? It was that first-person horror game
Yeah,
where you went through an asylum.
Yeah.
It was very like big with the streamers because very scary, big jump scares.
Every jump scare game is good for streamers.
Yeah. So they went into like a cooperative game angle with Outlast Trials where you play as people who are being experimented on, and you have to go through these crazy things of completing objectives while getting hunted by psychopaths.
Wow.
So that's cool. Lords of the Fallen is 2 is finally coming around. It is another Souls-like, but you play as no, it's pretty much like Dark Souls. You play as a dude in like in a cursed land, and you have to fight back against the inevitable end of the world situation.
Wow.
What else? Monster Hunter getting something new.
Wait,
Hot Wheels.
for real? Monster Hunter?
Yeah, Monster Hunter
Monster
Wilds
Hunter.
is getting a new expanse.
Sorry,
expansion pack.
my brain swapped out Hunter for Rancher and I freaked out. No, Monster Hunter's good,
not
but
Rancher, not Rancher. Hot Wheels is getting like a sort of open world racing game.
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels,
Hot Wheels does open world racing better than Sonic.
That would be super funny.
So you're like a little toy car, right? And everything's big.
I hope you're a toy car. You better not be a real car.
No, you're
a toy car.
You're a toy car, right?
It's taking all of the famous like Hot Wheel toy car models and then just putting them in like a city, a Hot Wheel city that's filled with giant orange tracks that are like wig-wagging around.
Hot Wheel style.
Yeah, Hot Wheel style. And you just race around, just going crazy.
This is surprisingly cute. I'm surprised at how fun this looks.
Yeah, they lean into the Hot Wheels
aesthetic, yeah.
For it. And it's kind of hype.
I'm not that big a racing guy, but this does look cute.
Yeah. It's dope. What do you call it? I don't know why, but they announced a Attack on Titan game.
Sure.
It's been like 5 years since the series ended. Don't know why they're doing that.
Maybe we gotta wrap up, but like my local ramen chain has an Attack on Titan crossover that's been going on for months, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Funny.
That's so funny.
We really just don't know.
I'm gonna grab you a screen cap. Please continue your coverage.
Yeah, and then
it did
again,
finally
Wolf
end?
Among Us, Pal World is getting a 1.0.
Yeah.
Stellar Blade is getting a sequel. And Street Fighter 6 has announced its new set of downloadable characters that are coming. One of which is like a character that is known, 2 of which are new characters, and then one of which is Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool, actually. If I were to pick a character to go into a fighting game, it would be the Street Fighter and Boxer.
It would be it would be Tifa. And then after that announcement, the final announcement was Final Fantasy VII's, I think, last installment. Which is Final Fantasy VII Revelation. So now we have the trilogy, which is remake and then something and then Revelation. And that was Summer Games Fest. The other 2, which was like PlayStation and Xbox, well, the other 3, which is PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, had also notable releases. We have Xbox coming out with Gears of War E-Day, which is a prequel to Gears of War 1.
Sorry, we should not do you remember the Halo announcement involved a little bit of purple in the sky and some chud thought it was bisexual lighting and had to crash out?
No, I did not hear about that.
Yeah.
What?
That's super funny.
We should dwell on it. I don't want to get into culture war stuff, but I just think if you're at the point in your life where you're like freaking out because there's a little bit of purple, you got to like reevaluate some stuff.
No, that's seriously. Weird. Yeah, like there's a lot of people who have become like incredibly reactionary to like the weirdest things. Like they're getting triggered by the strangest things, even though and like seeing things that are not there. You gotta definitely disconnect. You gotta cold turkey the internet for like
Yeah,
a
you gotta
month.
cleanse.
Yeah. You gotta go into the mountains. I don't know, take a hike, focus on your job or something. Just
Yeah.
disconnect from the internet. Because if you're getting triggered by a color, you got there's got to be some reevaluation, man.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Not everything is a boogeyman that's out to get you.
Yes.
But yeah, Halo Campaign Evolve is coming out. People are liking what they're seeing. I'm still skeptical because the history of the developer, the studio that has taken over. I understand that they're full of passionate people, but a lot of weird choices, either coming from up top that's higher than them or from within, has really made Halo kind of hard to love recently.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's really too bad, but like hopefully they go well with it.
We wish everyone the best, you know.
Yeah, we wish everyone the best.
Yeah, just play your games, enjoy your game.
Enjoy the games. Don't go to the fan Reddits. Maybe that's the message.
Yeah, just avoid the internet because you're just gonna get poisoned by bad opinions.
Yeah.
Form your own opinions. Be a critical thinker. Anyway, Gears of War, that's coming out with a prequel. Looks good. Looks like Gears of War. Gory. A good time killing weird invading underground mole men. What else? Xbox announced.
I think we got to wrap it up, but
Yeah.
You gotta wrap it up. Oh, Nintendo announced. They didn't really show a trailer, but they announced that Dusk Bloods, which is the sort of like Bloodborne-esque game, is getting a closed beta testing. I don't know if anyone can get into it. Who knows? It might be Nintendo exclusive, but there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, Xbox again announced more Chinese mythology Souls-like games. Wolong 2, Wings of Ember. There's also what was the other one? It's here somewhere. I don't know. There was a second one that was based. I think that was Wolong 2. It's based on like Chinese theater type stuff because like the boss that they showed up, it's very interesting. Like the boss you fight is like a theater like
Chinese opera
boss.
is like I've only skated around the edges of it, but it's
what
very
was that
interesting.
game where you play a magician that looked kind of cool? It was like a first person shooter, but with magic. It was like stage magic, you know?
I don't know. That sounds
crazy.
crazy.
You never heard of it? Oh man, no. It looks really awesome. I gotta look that one up. But yeah, it's like
which is weird.
It's very what was that game with the that was underwater but then up in the air in the sequel? What was it called?
BioShock?
BioShock. It's very BioShock coded. That was down in the water, then up in the air in the sequel.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. I
vibe with you, but
that game looks cool, but yeah.
I mean, hey, who knows?
Yeah.
It might be great.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I know what you might be talking about, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
But it's funny that you mentioned magicians because there is a 2D side-scrolling game where you play as a magician's severed hand, and you have to make your way back to the magician. Again, crazy concept. Doom, the Dark Ages, getting an expansion pack. Clockwork Revolution. Oh, Spyro. Spyro's also coming back.
It's
back? Kind of like a year of the unks.
Yeah, that's right. Spyro is
he out of what's it called? Skylanders jail?
Yeah.
He's out of Skylanders jail. He's getting an actual full-on Spyro sequel.
I loved the first Spyro game. The other ones didn't do it for me, but man, that first one was a really great little platformer.
Cool.
I mean, but it's kind of exciting. It has been like a year of the unks situation.
A little bit, yeah.
The unks have money.
They're pandering to us.
Maybe, but like it's.
I mean,
it's exciting. It's exciting.
Be mad about it.
Yeah, it's exciting.
But yeah, I think we gotta wrap it up. But
thanks for leading it, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan.
No problem. And and big for RTS fans, Company of Heroes getting a huge remaster. getting
That's
a different.
When we come back, we have to talk about the Goblin RTS for the Xbox that I loved and nobody else has ever played.
Goblin RTS. Oh man, we gotta try
Which
that.
one was that? I think I know.
I think it was just called Goblin.
Oh. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah. Thank you for listening, listener. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ryan.
It was just called
No
Goblin
problem.
Commander.
It's cool. And donate if you can.
That's awesome.
We'd appreciate it. Tell your friends about us mostly. We'd really appreciate that. Yeah, and thank you, Jesse Sanders, for making our music. We'll see y'all next time. I think that's good. Yeah, that's about it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.